A big rumor going around, and that rumor being the Fast and the Furious could get a crossover with Jurassic Park. You heard me right. The Fast and the Furious could get a crossover with the Jurassic World, Jurassic Park franchise. Apparently, when doing interviews for the new Fast and Furious movie, just the director Justin Lin would not rule out the idea of a crossover with the Jurassic franchise. He said, "Well, I've never said never to anything. So, and the fact that part of our philosophy is to not ever be boxed in or labeled, that's all I'll say." Then, of course, Michelle Rodriguez, also went on to say, that they wouldn't rule out the idea. You have to brand and merge with each other, but the only thing standing in the way is lawyers and studios, because usually the brands that you're trying to merge belong to different studios or whatever, but it's under the same umbrella, that being Universal Studios. I don't know. I'm just saying it could work. Once you reach a certain pinnacle, there's nowhere to go but to cross brand and merge. It's what big corporations do with each other when they get too big. You know what I mean? So this whole rumor stemmed from these two comments from the actress and the director of Fast and Furious 9, and I believe he's going to be directing Fast and Furious 10 and 11 too, to round out a one big trilogy at the end of this franchise and give it a proper conclusion to the main saga story that is. We'll probably still get Hobbs and Shaw spinoffs with The Rock and Jason Statham and things like that, but this entire rumor of a Fast and Furious Jurassic Park crossover started with these comments. And again, the internet takes these comments and run with it. So the rumor of this crossover has been, catching like wildfire, and everybody's like, what? I mean, and to be honest, I know Fast and Furious has never shied away from the ridiculousness and the craziness of their movies. But there is going to be a point where they are going to officially cross or jump the shark, so to speak, cross that line between ridiculousness and just stop it. I mean, I know a lot of people probably feel that way about the Fast and Furious franchise already. I personally love the Fast and Furious franchise for what they're doing, and I can accept that the movies are ridiculous and just a lot of fun, so I enjoy them. And apparently I'm not the only one, because there's a lot of people in this world who go see these movies because they consistently make $1 billion at the box office, and that does not happen if a lot of people don't go see it. So, but even me, this new trailer that came out last week, where at the end of the trailer you see the car on the back of a 747 or whatnot, and it releases and it's going to shoot up into space. They're starting to get to that point with me. I mean, if they go into space, I'm going to start to really lose interest in this. I just can't. There's a lot of things I'll accept for the Fast and Furious franchise. I mean, they've done, tanks, trains, airplanes. They're messing with magnets in this movie coming up. All that stuff I can accept. Even the bringing back of certain characters who you supposedly killed off, because I'm a comic book fan. I mean, obviously in comic books, no one's ever truly dead. This is a, action comic book film is what this is. I mean, Dominic Toretto has, he might as well have superpowers. The dude's been jumping from cars and, flying and landing on asphalt for years now, and he's not died yet. So, I mean, I can accept that. But when we're getting into, space or dinosaurs in Fast and Furious, even I'm going to start going, oh, please don't. I honestly don't believe this rumor about the Jurassic Park crossover. I don't believe it in the slightest. So I'm not concerned. I think it was just a comment that was made, by an interviewer was asking about, hey, could you possibly do that with Universal, since Universal owns both franchises? I mean, of course, they're not. The director and the actress are never going to say, no, we're not doing that. They're never going to say no. They want a job. They want to be hired to do these movies if given the opportunity. So they're going to, do the PR thing, and they're going to, say the right things at the time. But realistically, I don't think Universal is that crazy. I hope. Because, I mean, I understand that you want money-making franchises to sell at the theaters, but Fast and Furious on its own, Jurassic World on its own, perfect. And of course, Jurassic World, has got a new movie coming out in about another year or so, and from what I understand, they may even already have another trilogy in mind. So They don't need, and Fast and Furious has got a few more movies, and then if you keep doing Hobbs and Shaw spinoffs, or if you spin off even some more, you can make, I've heard they're even going to be doing a Netflix animated show, I believe. So there's things, coming down the pike here that, Fast and Furious can do that they don't need to cross over with Jurassic World and vice versa. So I don't believe this. I hope it doesn't happen, but if it does, Lord help us all. All right. Hey everybody, I hope you liked this video. Did you like what you saw here? If you did, I hope you will comment below. Let me know what you thought of whatever I discussed here today. Also, hit that like and subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell on the channel as well, so you get all the notifications about when I put up new content. Also, you can find me, Eric Hopkins, at EricJel on Twitter. It's at ERICJEL, Gel with the J. Also, you can find me on the 3-Star Podcast. You can find us on Facebook at 3-Star Pod, and on Twitter at 3-Star Podcast 1. We discuss all sorts of things over there, from all sorts of topics like pro wrestling, video games, movies, sports, just whatever we feel like talking about. We always try to have a good time. Me and a group of guys over there, we enjoy doing our shows weekly, and usually we'll talk about just whatever comes to our heads. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, take care.